Should we start miming? What?
I was told Ann, or I think I was telling Ann or somebody that we were going to do a TikTok and an Instagram thing.
You're telling me this now?
I know. Well,
at 8 o'clock.
I said
on a Monday. Because if it's 8 o'clock on Monday, it's Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News.
Well, I know it's something that we were going to announce anyway.
What are we doing?
We need volunteers.
We need volunteers. This is true.
We still need volunteers.
Yes. Here, check this out.
Oh yeah.
You see, this is the current list of people who have volunteered and where they're being assigned at this point. You know what I don't see on this list?
Your name.
Your name.
Sorry.
I'm talking to you.
I got to it before.
Not you. Step aside. Yes, you right there. And I'm your host. My name is Tanya.
My name is Christopher.
Because we are that disorganized at the moment.
Yes. Hi, Dee.
Hi, Dee. Hi, Jason. Hi, Peter. Hi, Elizabeth. Wonderful to see everybody so far at this point.
Dee, what's your drink of choice right now?
Mine is aspartame. Wait, no.
No, you're drinking that?
No.
Ew.
My body feels like I should right now.
Oh.
Welcome to your 50s, Christopher.
Yeah, I see that you have water over there. I was drinking a Coke Zero, but it was watery.
Here, do you want that?
Okay.
You should do an opening in sign language. I would probably accidentally insult every deaf person out there, quite accidentally.
Or he'll just flip everybody off.
No, I would not do that. I would not do that. That would be rude. I mean, right there. Come on. I would never do that to anybody. I like all of you out there who watch this, except for you, and you know who you are.
Oh, Deanna says Sprite.
She's holding out for the weekend.
Hey, are we headed out to Ann's house
Everybody's
Saturday night?
holding for the weekend. Anyway.
It's only Monday, and she's already holding out for the weekend. I'm sorry, Dee.
I was ready for the weekend at 7:53 a.m. Monday.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Oh.
You're making me laugh. Good. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We have succeeded.
Done.
Yay!
Okay,
we're
succeeded.
Done. This is great.
We don't need to talk anymore.
All right. Good, because I plan on getting to this later. This is.
Which one are you building out of it?
I'm going to build the buggy.
The buggy?
This is one of the sets that my dear friend James Irish gave me back in May when I was having a really rough week, and he stopped by to drop off this one and another set that I've recently built. I can't reach that.
Oh, the Voltron?
Yeah, well, it's not a Voltron, but it's based on the old Japanese manga robots and stuff like that. So I appreciate you, James. You gave me something to do when I finally had the time to play with that. So I'm very excited about that. Also, since I'm doing a review,
show and tell.
This is going to be after the buggy, because I love phoenixes, and Harry Potter's fun, so it's I'm going to get a fox, and I don't give a fox anyway. And then the piece de resistance. Lego is having its 90th anniversary this year, and they decided to release a couple of their classic sets from the 80s. And up in my attic, amidst a bunch of different Lego bins, is probably the original version of this particular piece.
That you need to find the directions for.
Yes, but I bought for myself, because I'm a power nerd, the updated 2022 version of the Galaxy Explorer, and so this will all be getting assembled over the next probably week or so, couple weeks. I have an advantage over Ann that's only that's like a 1,200 piece set as opposed to the 10,000 piece set she's dealing with. So that's a thing.
No kidding.
So I'm excited about that. Those will be my building projects. I'll probably be drinking bee stings and playing with Legos. It'll be good. Yeah,
Elizabeth says she's going to get the BD1 set, but she's holding off until she gets more stuff done for NYCC.
Go. Happy Monday, Jeff.
Is that the one that wasn't feeling so good?
Yeah, that's my friend Kelly in Syracuse. She hasn't
Hopefully
been feeling
she's feeling better.
I know. We've been thinking about you, honey. I hope you're feeling better after your round with the evil plague. Elizabeth goes on to say something along the lines of same things with PC release of Spider-Man game. I know if they get either cosplay progress. Well, there you go. That's a thing.
Yeah, that happens. So I know.
Did we have stories for tonight?
We kind of threw some stories up there for tonight, but if we didn't get to them, we didn't really get to them because
this is seriously us just hanging out.
Our story researcher.
Peter, you are very correct. Legos have gotten very expensive. They really have. This buggy, where am I? I can't even do it. Here we go. Oh, boom! This buggy right here was like $50, and then the TIE Fighter, well, it was free because she bought it extra, gave it to me instead.
Yeah, Riker already had it.
And then I got a Poe Dameron bobblehead doll over here. But there's a TARDIS for the TARDIS set, and then this is a Mechbuster suit that's part of Tony Stark's Armory, which is now up in the attic at the moment.
That's the Hulkbuster, right?
Yes, the Hulkbuster. So
yeah, and
or that's Igor. Actually, that's his heavy lift one.
Yeah, So
So,
Riker wants new Star Wars Legos.
I love how the age is 7+.
Yeah.
So it suits my
But you're only
mental age.
5.
So, yeah, I'm 5-year-old mentally. Mentally, I'm 5-year-old.
At least right now.
Yeah, for now.
Yes, we did have a couple stories for tonight.
We did. Let's jump into them, shall we? Let's see. Where's the graphic? Boom. All right. So I don't want to block you out.
That's okay. I'll do this
It
one.
feels so rude when I do that. She-Hulk will be addressing one of the MCU's biggest dangling plot threads, apparently. Let's see what we got here. The Marvel Cinematic Universe will finally address one of its biggest unresolved plot threads, as She-Hulk will reveal what happened to the Sokovia Accord. Yeah, I think it's been good today.
We didn't even have wine tonight.
Wow, I'm going to fix that after the show. Sokovia Accords.
There you go.
I can speak good today. Phase 4 of the MCU is balancing, introducing new elements to build up the multiverse saga and tying up remaining questions from the Infinity Saga. She-Hulk is a perfect example of this, as the Disney Plus show will start a new character, Jennifer Walters, Tatiana Maslany will be playing that, but incorporates some long-forgotten elements like Abomination, played by Tim Roth from the original Incredible Hulk movie that had Edward Norton in it. For as much of the show focuses on She-Hulk's origin and legal career, it also will connect to several past MCU storylines.
Yay!
One lingering question that has hung over Phase 4 pertains to the status of the Sokovia Accords, originally signed by Captain America. Oh, you know what? Let me backtrack real quick. This article was written by Cooper Hood for ScreenRant.com, just so we're clear on that.
And it was 2 days ago.
It was 2 days ago, and I want to give Cooper his credit because this is really a fun article. All right, so originally signed in Captain America Civil War, they were designed to give the world governments control over where and when superheroes could step in. While Phase 3 made a character's decision to sign or not sign the Sokovia Accords a huge plot line at first, the MCU quickly forgot about the Accords' impact. This has created plenty of confusion in Phase 4 about whether Team Iron Man or Team Captain America really won the Civil War,
Neither.
as the MCU has not made it clear if they're still in effect. It's now been confirmed that She-Hulk will address the status of the Accords directly. Now, director Jessica Gao recently spoke to The Direct about the upcoming MCU Disney Plus show, and this dangling plot thread was brought up into question. Gao confirmed that later episodes of She-Hulk will reveal what happened to the Accords and inform audience how or if they still factor into the MCU's Phase 4. There are already some signs of how She-Hulk could tackle the Accords. Ms. Marvel confirmed that one of the show's locations will be Department of Damage Control's Supermax prison. After holding Carmen and other clandestines in Ms. Marvel, Damage Control is expected to house Abomination and possibly other She-Hulk villains. So these are things we'll definitely be learning about. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be coming out later this week.
Wednesday. So
Wednesday
I
is
now
She-Hulk
know
Day.
that tomorrow when I get home, I have to finish Miss Marvel.
Yes, you do. I mean, that was
Because
a fun show.
I didn't. So
yeah, She-Hulk is going to be a lot of fun.
dangling participle.
We're going to go check out the comment section right here. Let's see. Deanna says, thought you were going to say dangling participle. Not sure why, but there you have it. Let's see. I thought the Accords were Avengers team specific. Which is why Peter, etc., didn't get into much trouble after it became a thing. You know what? They were supposed to be basically broadly spread across all superheroes. Yes, they were focusing on the Avengers because they were the most noteworthy, the most overt superheroes. But I think they were going to basically have, like, they were going to trickle down and affect everybody. Jason, I agree with you. Ms. Marvel was amazing. So glad there's separate days for Star Wars and Marvel now. Yes, we can space out our viewing pleasure. It's all good. All right.
Oh, yeah, it was changed from Wednesday to Thursday.
All right, well, that's fine.
Because originally I saw the 17th. Thank you, Elizabeth.
All right, so, you know, that means it gives me something to do before I go to your house for D&D.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I'll have to get Tyler into it.
By the way, I'm still a D&D addict. If anybody has a game they need an extra player for, let me know, please. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more, say no more. See you
Like,
soon.
you need another game.
I know, I only have 7 right now. I should get more.
Only?
Well, let's see. There's every Thursday, every other Friday, every Saturday. And then I play every Sunday, although I'm DMing on certain Sundays and then I'm playing on certain Sundays.
And those certain Sundays
then
have
there's
two
2
different,
games. So there's 6.
6.
Okay.
Ah!
See, there's room for a 7th. I could go 7.
Okay.
No, I couldn't. But it's not stopping me from. It's like
well, technically
it's like
there
you
is a 7th game, but it's currently on hiatus.
What's that one?
It's the Sister Squad game.
Oh, that's right. The Girl Scouts.
The Girl Scouts / dance
The,
team.
the Adventure
dancers.
Scouts.
The Adventure
The Adventure
Scouts.
Scouts.
Yes.
They're dealing with the great D&D thing of sometimes you just can't play for a while. Anyway.
Yep.
Missing some mayhem really bad. Yep, that's our Friday game. We're gonna have to start coming up with an actual official party title soon. I've heard a couple of dissenting remarks that mayhem might not exactly be their favorite. I'm cool with that. We'll figure that out. All right, moving on. I'm going to put this graphic up, but I'm not expecting much of it. Lean in.
Lean in.
What's
Okay.
going on?
No comic chicks this week because we were supposed to comic chick, but can you stop?
What? I'm giving you the sight line. I'm putting all focus on the
No,
screen.
you're
onto you.
driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. And is
And we haven't been drinking tonight. What is
I know,
wrong with
what
us?
the hell? And is going to be presenting at the Girl Scout meeting the badges that we are hosting at FC3.
Ah, right.
And they're already, hold on, I did get the little flyer somewhere. Sugar honey iced tea. I know she sent it to me.
I'm being molested.
Was it email? Oh yeah, it was email. Okay, I got it. Here, hold on. They're gonna have outdoor badges going on all day on Saturday. Daisy are the outdoor art maker. Brownie, outdoor art creator. Brownie, dancer. Junior cadet and senior is outdoor art. Those are all going to be outside. Now, inside in the classroom at 11 o'clock, Daisy's will be able to do the board game designer challenge, work on that. At 1 o'clock, the Brownie group will be working on the making games badge. And at 4 o'clock, the cadet group can do comic artist. As we said, there are also going to be several sessions going outside during the day to do something special for later on that night. So yes, Anne is going to be prepping and preparing stuff and talking to everyone in Girl Scouts around Western New York. So we are not comic checking this week, and I decided I wasn't going to pull comics either because it wasn't necessarily a week for comics. But I want to see, hi baby, if Quest Aside number 4 is out or not. I'll have to look. Yes, hi.
We need a volunteer to have Juno, to be able to have Juno at the convention.
Yes.
Because she's not a service animal, so she wouldn't qualify for all sorts of compensations and whatnot, or dispensations and whatnot. But if somebody wants to step up and say, I'll take her for a walk around the total sports experience, then we'll have a discussion on that one. So, are you ready? You've had your moments in the sun, and you've molested me.
As Elizabeth says,
Oh, Jesus, she's not stopping.
oh, puppy. Deanna's like, Juno.
It's a Juno sighting.
Juno sighting.
Jason, you're gonna be busy.
And Christine's like, I always have the best timing tuning in just as Juno appears. And she's kicking me out.
She is here.
Goodbye, Wiggles.
Get down, child.
Nope.
Oh, no, get down. Get down.
Goodbye, Wiggles.
You've had your moment.
Okay.
You've had your moment.
So-
Go lay down. Go lay down in the corner. Yeah. Done. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. I would totally be a Paw Patrol.
Okay. So that's that.
So that's
for
that
comic
then.
chicks.
All right. I'm not going to show that because nobody ever emails me.
No.
Sad. There we go. You ready? I'm gonna block you out for a moment again. I apologize ahead of time.
Are we still sharing?
Are we still sharing?
I think so.
Yeah, because I'm going to do that. Angry.
I am.
This is out now, apparently. This article was written a couple of days ago by Sarah Loudenbach, also a Screen Rant. But James Gunn is going to be answering answers one of the I Am Groot TV show's biggest questions. Essentially, the question is whether Baby Groot is the original Groot or just a relative of it at the moment. I believe that's what's going to happen here. So let's see. Because in the original Guardians of the Galaxy movie, the beloved character Groot sacrificed himself in order to save his friends. While Groot died, Rocket saved a piece of Groot's tree-like body, potting a sapling that grew into a younger version of him, affectionately known as Baby Groot, which led into the Baby Yoda thing. I'm certain of it. I'm almost certain of it.
Yes, yes, it did.
The young alien grows up throughout the MCU films, appearing in later movies as a bratty teenager.
I am Groot.
Oh, the acorns on this kid. However, since Baby Groot's first appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy, fans have been left to wonder whether he is a clone of the original Groot, Groot's offspring, or something else entirely. In a post to Twitter, Gunn finally clarified Baby Groot's relation to the original Groot. Gunn writes that Baby Groot does not have any memories of the original, including the sacrifice that he made for his friends. Instead, the baby was told stories of Groot's bravery by his galactic parents. Gunn compares the two to being father and son. The tweet is in the article where Gunn goes on to say he does not, in the same way, I don't remember what my father did. OG Groot is not his self. But I'm sure he's been told the heroic stories thousands of times by the gang, by Rocket and Gamora and whatnot. So
Star-Lord.
that will all be covered in the Groot series, which was supposed to start on the 10th.
Yes.
So it's been out for a few days now.
So now I got to go back and watch that too.
Yep, because there's always something on Disney Plus to watch. All right, let's.
Elizabeth says these shorts are so cute.
Shorts might not be quite in line with that. Well, you know what? I just read the articles, kiddo. Let's see, and then there's one with the drawing, so we'll have to look out for that.
So yeah, I think they're all like animated shorts.
Okay. Well, I would
original
assume...
shorts, August 10th, only on Disney Plus. So
okay.
I do like him leaning against the little Walkman, and he's got like
he's listening to he's got like a drink there. He's got a little umbrella drink and whatnot. So
what the heck are those things behind him?
I don't know. Probably other aliens.
And it's funny, that's an air freshener tree that would hang in your car. Elizabeth says they're all like 3 minutes long. Around approximately 3 minutes long. Okay, so you can go through quite a lot of them. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll just spam them. Just go binge them.
Yeah, no kidding.
In an hour. All right.
Depending on how many there are.
And then we were going to talk about show stuff, which we did at the top of the show.
Yeah. Well.
You did top of the thing.
But we've got
what, 5 weeks? 6? Something like 5 or 6 weeks away from the next.
I know there's a countdown, and I think we're under 40 days.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mondays until the convention. Okay. So 7, 14, 21, 28.
Oh, we did.
35,
we did
36,
reschedule.
37, 38, 39 days.
Wow, that's cool. We did reschedule.
Thanks,
when
Steve.
the live Nerd World News is going to be.
Yes.
Do we know what is that still on Saturday? Or is that Sunday now?
The information is currently in my car on a piece of paper.
Okay.
In my computer bag.
Okay.
So
we don't know.
We do have the first draft of the panel schedule done. And no, we don't know the price of the autographs from the
Peter,
actors.
we never know the price of the autographs.
Not until that morning.
Not yet. And this is something we've been dealing with for almost the past 7 years. It is every time we ask an agent for that information, they always give us some sort of politically correct response of how they gauge depending on the market and demand and things like that. And they'll give us the prices pretty much that morning. We never have them. We are never going to have them until the day of the actual convention. It sucks and it's inconvenient. Because I know I'd love to be able to tell you so that you guys can plan accordingly. We had this big debate about it in year 2 when we had Colin Baker. Everybody wanted to know how much he was going to charge. We had no clue. And we were asking his agent like for days upon days. And they didn't tell us until that Saturday morning that this was how it was going to be. It's just one of those things that for whatever reason, they just keep close to the vest until the actual release. So broadcast to friends, anybody who ever asks us how much this stuff is going to cost, we don't know. And it's not for the lack of trying, but we never know.
And sometimes some people do, and sometimes they don't, depending on, it's all dependent on the person that's coming in and their agent.
Yeah.
So some will give us that information, some won't. And right now we don't have any of that information.
Would they really rarely ever give it to us? That's the thing.
The info is currently in one of the Grogu bags.
Possible. Which Grogu bag though? You have like what, 17 of them?
I have 3.
It's close to 17.
3
It's closer to 17 than it is to any other number, except for 4.
or 2.
Okay, details.
No, the other thing we just wanted to acknowledge is we look at for FC3, we look at local artists that we can feature every year. Last year it was Josh Lopez. Deanna and someone helped me out what we've done the other years, but we've been looking at featuring some local artists. And this year we are featuring Heather Shields Illustrations and Megan Cook Creates. Those will be the 2 artists that are local artists that we are featuring for this year. So
Yep.
basically keep applying so artists can come in and we can feature you potentially next year.
Yep.
You.
Only you can start forest fire. Wait, no.
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 Oh my God.
What?
Not forest fires, but how about a front
Oh,
yard
she's-
fire?
Yeah. Her neighbor across the street yesterday, the front yard just spontaneously
We
combusted.
had no idea what happened.
It was amazing.
I get a text message from my sister-in-law. Is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, why?
Yeah.
And then she sent me the 911.
I pull up for game day and I see the entire front end of the
Not
yard
our
across-
drive, not our
their
grass.
yard,
It was across the street.
across the street.
But
Black. I'm like, oh
it
no,
was
what happened
scary.
here?
We
That was weird.
Really, really strange. And
Yeah.
it's burnt grass smells horrible.
Oh yeah, it does.
Horrible.
It's wild, isn't it?
Oh,
That's
it's like we are just so lucky that my mother-in-law saw it and that she got Riker to get to the phone and call 911.
so everybody was out with their garden hoses and bucket
A
brigades.
couple
and
of
then the fire
people, a
department
couple
showed up.
neighbors were out with their hoses.
That's how dry everything is in Monroe County right now, guys. In New York State, Monroe County, it's like everywhere else in the country right now. It's just dry.
Oh my God. And
Crazy.
it started like this, and then it started in the middle of the edge of the road, and it just went like this.
What a grass catastrophe. Thanks, Kels.
So
Nice.
and then I got a call from Randy. He's like, you probably don't want to come in off of Cape Henry Trail. I'm like, oh, so I should go the other way. I'm like, should I just turn off of East River Road into our backyard?
Mhm.
And he's like, well, you could.
Yeah, go overland.
Yeah, I could have done 4-wheeling it, but
All right,
so
children, that's enough of the
everyone's
two of
safe.
us. That's enough of the two of us. I think that's
just
enough
the
of the two of us. We can ramble if we try. It's
There's a 5-inch deficit.
regarding the rain.
Wait,
That's what she said. Anyway,
I'm looking to see when rain's in our future. Ooh, 50% chance tomorrow. We need
okay,
some.
which means we won't get any because it's been like 50, 60% chance of
We were
rain.
supposed to allegedly get some today, but that didn't happen. Okay,
All right,
I
friends,
think I'm done.
that's enough for us.
Other than
So we hope you are all well. You're having a great week and have a wonderful. Let's see, the rain is no joke. Glad it was not anything worse than all are okay. Binge Sandman on Netflix. Yes, good advice right there. Binge Sandman on Netflix. I will be doing that myself this week. I haven't had a chance to watch it. Peter, have a great week. Everybody have a great week. Have a safe week. We'll talk to you again next week. I go now. Bye-bye.